Hi there, Craig Roberts with Keller Williams North Country here in North Dallas, Texas. I know many of you may have some questions about some of the contracts and the process of buying a home. So I'm making some of these videos just to kind of show you guys and help you hopefully get through the process a lot smoother. One of the first sessions I want to do is to go over the 1 to 4 promulgated contract for the single family home. I will caveat this entire series by saying I am not an attorney and that this is for informational purposes only. So let's get started. Section 10. Buyer's possession. There's a couple options here. One is where the buyer takes over the property at closing, which traditionally you'd wind up checking this upon closing and funding. Keys are handed over to the buyer. Seller has no more obligations with the property. The other option is if the seller is needing to stay in the property for a number of days, weeks, or month, or whatever. There may be a situation where you have a lease back, and then there would be a temporary lease, a residential lease, also as part of the contract and part of the whole transaction. Section B, any smart devices. This is where, as seller's agents, you want to have your sellers just prior to closing likely go in and change their address or their PIN numbers to the alarm code, to the Wi-Fi, to the smart boxes, anything that's going to stay with the property, keypads and all that, to something simple to pass on to the new homeowner. And then remove and terminate any access is going to prevent the new buyer or the new homeowner from accessing any of the smart capabilities. Section 11 is all about the lawyers. We're going to leave it at that and keep on moving. Section 12, settlement and other expenses. All of this, in short, is primarily going to be handled by the title company. So who pays what, who receives what, who pays when, all those different things. So all of that stuff from section A through A and B here are basically going to be, sections A1 through 2 here are all going to be handled by the title company. If any expenses exceeds the amount expressly stated, parties have the right to be able to back out of the contract and terminate the contract. And buyer may not pay anything more than what expressly is authorized and approved by the VA or FHA. And then causality for loss, section 14. This is in the event that there is a fire or water damage, a hurricane, tornado, earthquake, any of those things that happen to the property between the effective date and closing. The seller has to have everything fixed within a reasonable amount of time, ideally, preferably before closing. If not, we have to have something in writing with the buyer. Well, that brings us to the end of today's session. Please be on the lookout for future sessions. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to like and share. If I could be of any further assistance, please contact me directly. Thanks and have a great day.